Good morning, guys. Good morning, everyone. Let me share my screen. Can you all see my screen? Okay, thank you. So now we will just open the the payment service. Sorry. Right now we do have this booking service and the payment service, right? I just wanted to rename this to payment service separately and the booking service separately. Okay. So let's create a Maven multi-module project for this. So let me open this booking service. I think I have already given some idea on the Maven multi-module project. So today we'll just do that one from our side. File, just click on new project, Maven archetype, and then select Maven archetype space archetype. Good. And here, so here I just wanted to go to this movie ticket booking -system, and then I just wanted to change that to the real-time batch 2. Good. And then here the Maven, and here the advanced settings are. I just wanted to call this as com.movie.ticket.booking.system. And the artifact ID is this one, and create. This window. I'll let it create. Okay, so let me delete this one. First of all, this is not at all required. The source is not required. So I just wanted to go to this pom.xml, and I just wanted to add two dependencies. So first I need to add a build plugin. So this build plugin is going to contain the plugins. I just wanted to give the plugin, and the plugin will contain the group ID and the artifact ID. So this is basically required to compile our projects. And here I just wanted to configure the release version of the project. So whenever you are releasing a product into a market, so we need to configure this plugin so that it will make sure that this project is compiled successfully with this compiler plugin itself. Okay, so now we do have another plugin, and we do have something called the group ID, and we do have an artifact ID, and here Spring Boot Maven plugin, and here I just wanted to add org.spring framework.boot. That's it. And I don't want it to add any version. So here I just wanted to define the executions. So I just wanted to define execution tag again. And here I just wanted to define the goals, and the goal as repackage. So this is an alternative way to build this Maven project completely. Okay, so this is just used for compiling, and this is just used for building the project. Okay. And now what I need to do, I just wanted to call this as packaging as POM and just refresh it. So I just wanted to say this as a Maven parent project. Okay. So now for this, the parent tag has to be Spring Boot starter parent. So group ID, artifact ID, Spring Boot starter parent. So I just wanted to take this 3.1.0 and that's it. And there is something called a relative path. So this relative path is basically for this path. So here it is actually going to this Maven XSD. So that's the total idea. And here I just wanted to refresh it. Okay, and I just wanted to close this one and I just wanted to go back to the real-time batch 2. And I just wanted to cut this booking service and the payment service. And I just wanted to place it over here. That's it. And now if you just go here, we have the booking service and the payment service over here. And now I just wanted to add modules. And here the one module is booking service, payment service. Okay. Now, if you just go inside the pom.xml, so I think the parent has to be this one. So this parent, just go inside this and paste it over here. Is the booking service and just go to the payment service and change the parent of this one to our parent pom. So I don't want this group ID version because all these things are not needed. Even the properties tag is not required. Dependencies are fine, but this plugin is not required. I can just simply remove this. Okay. And I just wanted to go to this booking service and I just wanted to remove this. Okay. So here I just wanted to cut this from here. And I just wanted to go to this one and I just wanted to give the properties tag over here and go to the booking service and copy the dependency management completely from here and paste it inside the parent pom.xml. That's it. That's all. Okay. So now booking service will contain only the dependencies and the parent reference, and it will not have any plugins called Maven compiler plugin or to compile this project in Java version 17 or build the project to generate a jar file using Maven Spring Boot Maven compiler plugin. So here every plugin is getting maintained from the parent project itself. Okay. So let's say if I just wanted to build a booking service, then what it actually says, so it is actually referring to our parent. So I just wanted to go to this booking service right now. And if you see that, if I just wanted to build this booking service, it will just refer to the parent. That means there is no build plugins, right? So it will just go to the parent and it will just go to the pom.xml. And here it is going to take this reference. Hey, I need to use Java 17 version to compile this project. And I need to use a Spring Boot Maven compiler plugin to build this project. Okay, so that's the total idea. And I think we have already gone through this. So right now, everything is done from our side, but I just wanted to add one more module. I will tell you why we need to add that. If I just go to this booking service, booking detail and booking status has been used in the booking service. And if I just go to the payment service, I have the booking detail and the booking status again. Okay. So for now, I just wanted to keep this in a simple module file. So I just wanted to create a module, and I just wanted to select. So so just click on next. So here I just wanted to call this as home dot movie dot ticket dot booking dot system dot commons, and here I just wanted to call it as commons project, and I just wanted to call this as 1.0 hyphen snapshot, but this is not required. I will tell you why. So select the Maven Java 17, and this is the commons, and I just wanted to paste the same thing over here for this package as well. It's a commons project. Anyhow, we are just going to remove all these kind of things. So I just need a web, and I just need a Lombok. That's it. And click on next. Click on create, and there you go. So here I just have a comment. So what I just wanted to do, I just wanted to copy this DTOs, and I just wanted to go inside this source main Java, and here I just wanted to move this DTOs to this. Okay, now we don't have DTOs package over here, and now I can simply go to this commons, sorry, inside the payment service also. I just wanted to remove this DTOs package completely. That's it. Now, if I just go to this one, first let's solve the booking service. Yeah, I use IntelliJ Ultimate Edition, right? But this is not Ultimate Edition. I do have Ultimate Edition. There is something called, I will just show you one plugin, but not right now. I'll just explain you at the end of the session. Okay, Gaurav. So if I just go to this booking service, if you just go to the payment service IMPL, I have some issues over here. Booking DTO is not there, but booking DTO is actually there inside. So let me remove all the references first of all, and just let me go to this booking API and remove this unnecessary things. Let me go to the brokers. Let me remove all the unnecessary imports because this is not there inside the booking service. It has been moved to the common. Just wanted to remove this one as well. First, see everything inside the handlers as well. So right now we don't have this. Okay. So everything is getting moved from here. Yeah, I think booking service and IMPL also. I can just remove this import. Okay, but why booking service IMPL is not there inside the IMPL? It's very strange. So let me move that to the services package. In order to get rid of this, Let me give some time. So I think this is services. So now I just wanted to create a package. Let me copy this and keep it inside the desktop for now. I think there is a misnaming convention here. So 1 second. Yeah, so here I just wanted to keep IMPL package. Sorry guys, 1 second. Yeah, so here in the services, I can just keep the booking service. That's it. And I just wanted to create a Java class. Yeah, now I can just place that. That's it. Okay, now the issue is resolved. Okay, now I can just close all the things together. Yeah, so now we are on the right path now. So the booking DTO and the booking status has been moved to the commons. So first, what I need to do, if I just go to this dependency, if I just go to this dependencies management, I just wanted to add one dependency. And I just wanted to add commons, this one. Okay. So once I add this inside the dependency management of the parent, I'm saying, okay, what is this? There's a common. So I just wanted to give the version of the parent. And that's it. Okay. So now you can refresh it. Now everything will be fine. Okay, now if you see that I have added the dependency of this commons inside the parent. Now, if I just go to this booking service, so booking service is actually not having the booking DTO and the booking status. Now, if I just go to the pom.xml, okay, and I just wanted to add a dependency of the commons over here, but version is not required. So that is the advantage that we are going to get first of all, and that's the thing. Now, if you see that I have not added any version. So whatever the dependency along with version you are going to define inside the parent pom.xml with the version, I can just use the dependency inside any other services without any version. And if you can see, I have not used any version, but you can still see that. Let me go inside this Java APIs first, and I can import this directly from the commons package. Okay, sorry, this from is the service. Yeah, the booking DTO is actually from the commons DTOs. Okay, Giridhar, wait for a few minutes. You will not be able to understand. Let me complete this thing. Okay, so let's go to this booking service and import the booking DTO from the commons. And if I just go to this, import it from commons, just go to the booking entity, import it from commons, and go to this handlers, import it from commons, and the response entity. That's it. I think this issue is resolved. And if I just wanted to go to this booking service, you can just use that one. And here booking status from commons. That's it. Okay. So now each and every issue is resolved. Now I just wanted to go to this payment service, and I just wanted to add the pom.xml dependency of commons. And commons and add the group ID as this one. You don't have to add the version, because if you see the parent pom.xml, the version is automatically managed from the dependency management. So whatever the dependencies that you are going to define over here, let's say right now the dependency is Spring Cloud dependencies. And if you just see this version, the Spring Cloud version is 2022.0.4. And if you see the booking service, we have actually used a Spring Cloud starter frame. For this also, I have not used any version. The reason is, since this is already existed inside the dependency management of the parent, the version is automatically getting managed from the parent itself. That's the total idea. And if I just go to this payment service pom.xml and go to this payment service, Java, APIs, payment API. And here I just wanted to remove the import of the initial one, and I just wanted to import it from the commons package. Okay, so I just wanted to go to the entities now. So not the entities, I just wanted to go to this services, payment service, and remove the existing import and import it from the commons package, and go to here, remove the existing package from here for the booking status as well as the booking DTO. Minimize this and import this one and use the booking status from here. That's it. Now, once this is done, you can also change the status of this one. Import it from commons and import it also from commons. That's it. Now I can just simply close it. So we don't have any issues. Now everything is working fine. Okay. Now if I just go to this pom.xml now, and let's see the things over here. So right now I have a handler over here. So if you see that I have a handler. So let's say I just wanted to have one single simple things for everyone. Okay. So right now, if you see that I have a booking service exception handler, but if you see this is a method argument not valid exception. And if you see this is the runtime exception. Okay. I just wanted to define that inside the commons, not here, but I will tell you the reason behind it. Let's say right now you have a booking service, you have a payment service. In future, you can have, the notification service and some other services. Okay, so there will be a number of services there where they have to use this exception as well as this exception handler, right? So first of all, what I need to do, I will just go to the commons. I'll just go to the Java package, and I just wanted to create a handlers package. Handlers. And I just wanted to create, sorry, this is a package only, right? Yeah, good. So I just wanted to define global exception handler. And now I'll just go to this one. I'll just completely cut from here because these are actually related to the global. And this has to be used by a lot of services. Okay. And here I will just make an extends global exception handler. That's it. Very simple. And I just wanted to annotate this with REST controller advice. And that's it. The job is done. And now, so, but why this is actually there? So this is basically there to handle okay. So this handler must be there only for booking related exceptions, booking not found exception or booking related any exceptions are there, right? So for those kind of things, we can actually maintain this particular handler, and this handler is specifically designed for handling the custom defined exceptions. Okay. So that's the total idea. And now we are done with this. And the advantage of using global exception handler. So let's say in future, right now we do have a booking service and the payment service. In future, we can have something called, X service, Y service, Z service, and those services, if they just wanted to use, if they just wanted to use, what do you say, that method argument not valid exception and runtime exception, they can simply go and define exception handler in their particular class, like the booking service, and they can just extend the global exception handler. Okay, so this is how we actually define the dependencies and the common classes which are actually required. One second, guys. Sorry, guys, there was an important call for me. Yeah. Now you can ask whatever the questions that you have in your mind right now. I will just explain the things in a bit clear manner. So, Giridhar Reddy. Yes, sir. Tell me, sir.
So sorry, just only one thing. So anyway, just we are adding dependencies management in parent form.xml, right?
Right.
With the version, all those things. Means
Yes.
again, why we are defining the same dependency in the child one? Means we have seen, okay. For Spring Cloud also we have defined in parent one, and at the same time without version we defined in this child one. For commons
Okay.
also we defined in just with a small dot on that one.
Yeah. I will clarify that doubt to you, Giridhar. Okay.
Okay.
So if you just come to this booking service, we will talk about Spring Cloud and all those kind of things. Okay. So I'm using Spring Boot starter validation, Spring Boot starter web, all these kind of dependencies, right? So these dependencies are from which project? Spring Boot, right?
Yes, sir.
All these dependencies are basically from Spring Boot. If you see these dependencies, these are basically from Spring Boot. But have we added any versions?
No,
First
we
of all,
haven't
no,
added.
right? So,
No.
but why we have not added? Okay, so if I just go and so for this booking service, what is the parent?
For booking service, our POM module. Yes, this one.
Yes. So inside our pond.xml, for this particular parent, who is the parent? Spring Boot.
Spring Boot, yes.
Correct. Now, if I just comment this out, you'll get issues over here. One second. I am coming to your point first of all. Okay. Just refresh it. Yeah. So now if you can see that. Fast loan now. Yeah. Can you see this? So right now, if you just go to this booking service, all these dependencies are, yeah. So the only reason is when we add this parent only, the child dependencies are available along with versions.
Oh, okay.
Let's say if you just use this booking service, let's say, do you know what is the version of the Spring Boot starter validation and what is the version of this Spring Boot starter web?
No, we don't know now.
No. Yeah, so we have not defined because the version for this dependencies, let's say for Spring Boot starter validation, for Spring Boot starter web, for Spring Boot starter JPA, for all these dependencies, the version is 3.1.0.
Okay.
Again,
Okay,
you have some question in your mind. No. Again, you have a question in your mind. How it will consider this version? Okay, so let me tell you the simple, easy way. So what is the group ID for this all dependencies?
ORG Spring dot framework.
Correct?
Spring framework dot boot. Yes.
Right. So it will just, so now it will see that it is not going to find any group ID. So now it has a pointing to movie ticket booking system.
Booking system.
Now it will go to this, and now it will find that it has any group ID that is something related to org.springframework.boot. Now it finds the group ID. Now it identifies that this is a parent project for these dependencies.
Okay. So by this we can maintain the versioning at one place instead of changing.
Yes. See, Spring Boot. See, right now we have defined Spring Boot over here, right? But we have not defining any Spring Boot versions in any of the dependencies over here like this, right? And if you just go to the payment service also, if you see this Spring Boot Starter Data JPA or Spring Boot Starter Web, everything is maintained by the parent because it is actually pointing to the parent, right? So now it is Spring Boot Starter parent. But let me tell you one more thing. Okay. So here, if you can see that there is another dependency called org.springframework.cloud and the artifact name is Spring Cloud Starter Open Frame. Correct. Now we cannot define two parents over here again for Spring Cloud again, right? Because a child can have only one parent. That is a legal rule. Correct. Now, but how this the open frame is getting managed with the version and why this dependency is getting taken. If you just go to this parent POM, there is something called org.springframework.cloud. Artifact ID is this one. Spring Cloud version is actually getting from this properties with the placeholder. And this is a special type of POM. This is also a POM. Basically, why this is a POM? Let me tell you. Okay, this is the parent project, right? Which has modules to booking service and the payment service. Right now, we have to add the module commons also because that is a part of this one, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So now if I just go to this, the parent project is this one and the versions are. So I think this artifact group ID is not required here. Version is not required. Why version is not required for the commons? Because the version, if you see this commons artifact, who is the parent? Booking movie ticket booking system, right? So if you just see this, it is going to see that the module is commons over defined over here, and it will understand the parent of this project is this one, and the version is this for this particular commons as well. Got it? Now we don't need the versions over here, and we can also remove the build plugin, which is not at all required over here for the commons as well. So that's the total idea.
Okay, sir. Now I got it. Sir, one more time.
Yeah, one second. What is this? There's there is a small issue. 1 second. Let me refresh it. Unresolved dependency in the booking service. Okay, in the booking service form.xml commons. Oh, sorry. Yes, that's it. And the version is not required over here. Just refresh it. Now I think the issues will not be there. But why? 1 second. There is an issue with. Why this is getting replaced with okay, so let me go to the parent. Okay, I think there's a commons module, right? So let me refresh it now, and let me go to the payment service. Okay, sorry, this one is actually getting, that's it. Remove this, refresh it. And if I just go to this movie ticket booking system, now I can just add this. Was not found. What is this? During a previous attempt, this cached local repository is reattempted. Okay. Oh, sorry. The parent has to be this one. So I just wanted to rename that to this. And yeah, I think now it is perfect. See, every time when we are actually writing this com.booking, the commons, right? So this commons has to maintain the same package structure like this one. So the group ID has to be like this: com.movie.ticket.booking.system. For parent as well as for child also, booking service, the group ID has to be like this. And for the payment service, the group ID has to be like this. Now, if I just click on a Maven reload project, it will just compile fine without any issues. Okay. Now we are on the right path. Now you can ask questions.
One more thing, just can you show me the creation of form project? Means how we create from movie ticket booking, which option we selected? Just one time.
Okay, so let's say if I just wanted to create another module, just click on this parent module, and here just click on module. Okay.
Okay.
Now,
not modules. I'm asking about form project itself. Means the main project.
Oh, okay. Okay, got it. So here you can just select project.
Okay.
Select on Maven archetype. So here you can just give some test of the project name. And here there is something called Maven archetype space archetype. So this is actually from org.apache.maven.archetypes. Okay. So this is basically an archetype which is actually used to create a POM project. That means once we actually create this, we will not be getting the source main Java folder structure.
Yes, sir.
You'll just be getting the only pom.xml. That's it. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, okay. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Any other questions from anyone? Suresh.
So if you want to run this project, we don't require Docker, right, sir?
Sorry, Suresh.
Do we need to have Docker to run this project?
No. Right now, Docker is required, but right now we have not added Docker, right? So we can still run this application. Not a problem.
We have not used Docker so far, correct?
We have to use Docker. Yeah, we have to use Docker. But right now we have to convert this into multi-module Maven project. Then only we can use Docker. So I will tell you the advantages of using it.
Okay. So if I don't have Docker, if I run this, I can run locally.
Yeah, you can run this application. See, right now you can just go and inside this. See, if you have 10 different services, you cannot go to each and every service and you cannot run this project every time, right? So there has to be some certain criteria where all the services has to be up at the same time. So we need to write we need to develop the application in such a way so that let's say there are 10 different microservices. I have to go to this booking service and I have to start this application, right? If I have to go to the payment service, I have to go to the payment service and I have to start this application using the main Java file, correct? So like this, correct. I have to start each and every service, but this has to be automated.
So this will use only for the DevOps, not for
no. This is not only for developers. See, no. This knowledge is actually required, Suresh, because this is not for DevOps, first of all. Okay. So if you see that right now we do have the payment service and we do have the booking service, correct?
Okay.
So booking service is using, no, 1 second. So booking service is using booking DTO as well as the booking status. Those are common classes, right? And also payment service is also using booking status as well as the booking DTO, correct? So correct. Why I have to keep that booking DTO and booking status classes inside the booking service as well as the payment service? I can create a common module. I can just place it inside this commons DTO package, and I can use that using, so what I can do, I can just go to the booking service. I can just import that commons dependency, the project itself, and I can use this booking DTO as well as the booking status inside my booking service also, without defining in multiple places.
Okay,
Correct?
so just we can package it and we can add as a dependency
Yes,
to the
yes,
parent.
exactly the same, but don't treat this like a service. This is not a running service. This is the common place where we get all the common classes, services, and all everything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Okay,
now
the
booking
common
service
utility.
and payment service are services, but this is a module that, see, all these three are modules. But what I'm saying, booking service can run, payment service can also run, but commons is a place where it is not a, see, right now, if you see this Maven Java, right now, this commons application here, this is not at all needed, first of all.
Yeah, this is library, correct.
Yeah, this is a
not
library, common library. Yes, yes. Okay, and here we can actually keep not only the DTOs, we can actually keep repositories, entities, DTOs, and all this kind of stuff. Okay, and let me explain you the common scenario. Okay, if you just see the handler, global exception handler. So right now, for handling the booking service pre-validations, I have added method argument not valid exception inside the booking service, correct? But right
Yeah,
now
correct.
that is being removed from the booking service, and I have just added that global exception handler inside this one, but it is actually extending the global exception handler. But why I have kept it in global exception handler? Let's say right now we do have a booking service. Okay, so let's understand in terms of e-commerce, right? We do have order service, we do have payment service, we do have inventory service, shipping service, logistics service, all this kind of service, right? If you they have some common DTOs entities, right? If you just wanted to pre-validate them, we cannot write all this, we cannot define that in all the services with this code. It is a kind of duplication, right? So
Yeah,
we can
correct.
just maintain a common module, and then probably if you just go to the booking service exception handler, you can just extend it. But if you can ask me one more question, why this booking service exception even it is required? The reason being, if you just wanted to define any custom defined exceptions specific to booking service, you can define those handlers over here. But right now we have not defined any custom user defined exception, but we will define it later on. Okay.
So the common module also we can package it, right? And you can put it into every service.
Right. Any other service, if you just wanted to use this common code.
Okay. Got it.
Instead
So
of declaring it and writing it in each and every service separately every time.
So other thing was like it's not allowing me to not locally, but in organization, right? If you want to use it, and it doesn't allow to download from internet. Like so, in that case, if you want to check whether that particular what do you call that dependency is available on Artifactory or not, how will we know that? You have to search.
No, you don't have to search. See, if you have, let's say it comes to Nexus repository again, right? You just go to the repository and see what are all the available services are there as jars.
Okay, so
you can just add those dependencies in your,
So if you just add the Spring Boot version, that should be fine, right? We don't have to do.
That will be fine. That will be fine. Yeah.
Okay, because I see it's not found, but it's not found kind of thing. Okay. And one last question was how we'll do the unit testing? Like if you take one example, one of the method you have defined.
Unit testing is not still, it has to be done. It's not there for this project. Yeah.
Oh, Mockito is won't covering, right? Part of this.
That is a very easy one, Suresh. Okay, we will do that, but not right now. We just have to concentrate on functionalities, right? First, how we can write a unit testing if we have not done any of the functionalities from our side.
Yeah, understood. Yeah.
Mockito is very simple, man. It's like ABCD kind of thing only. You just have to mock service and okay.
Yeah, I have seen in the internet. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Any other persons? Anyone has any concern related to this? So probably we just have to, okay, so Akash. Yeah, you see, Akash, you can just run this booking service directly from here. But there is a reason why I have separately defined it as, multi-module project. I will let you know once we write Docker Compose files, we'll understand how we are going to maintain all those kind of things. Okay. So 1 second, I think this is actually giving some errors. Booking DTO. Okay, so this is basically from the commons. Yes, so in the commons, I need to add the Spring Boot starter validation also. I'll just add this dependency and the starter validation. That's it. Refresh it and that issue will go. Come on, resolve it, resolve it. That's it. The issue has going on. So now what you can simply do, you can just go to this booking service application and run this booking service. So it will start without any issues, Akash. Okay. But the reason behind creating a Maven multi-module project, I will let you know when we are going to write the Docker Compose files. Okay. We'll definitely learn about it a lot. Okay. So there is a reason behind why I have created a Maven multi-module project. Yeah. And you can start the services separately. There is no issue. But don't treat this as a, sorry. But don't treat this like a monolithic application, because this is not a monolithic. Okay. If you just consider monolithic application is a single Java application. But here you can see that booking service is a separate Java application. Payment service is a separate Java application. Okay. Yes. Okay. And any other questions from anyone? Gaurav?
Yes, sir. The common classes and interface we define in common modules. So
Yeah.
the package of that common module must be a parent package of booking and payment service. Is this right, sir?
No, no.
Because we are able to import the classes from common modules.
Yes, right. So for this, see, for booking service, common service, and the payment service, the parent project is movie ticket booking system.
Yes, yeah.
And who is the parent for movie ticket booking system? Spring Boot starter parent.
Spring Boot starter, yeah.
Okay. Now you ask me again.
No. No, my here doubt is the common we define common classes in common package. So yeah, so we able to import that common packages like
Yes.
DTO handler in booking service, right?
Yes, right, exactly.
So the this if we look at this common common.movie.ticket.booking.service and then DTO and handlers, this
Yes.
must be parent package of whatever package we use in booking service.
Okay, so if you see here inside the booking service, right? If you go to the pom.xml, I have defined a dependency of the commons, but this is not a the parent or the child for this. Okay.
Okay.
So commons, for commons, the parent is movie ticket booking system, and also for the booking service, the parent is movie ticket booking system. But for both the booking service and the commons, the parent is movie ticket booking system, and movie ticket booking system is having a parent called Spring Boot starter parent. So for each and every, for even the movie ticket booking system or the movie booking service or the commons, the super parent is Spring Boot starter parent. That's it. Very simple.
Okay. Okay, sir.
If you just wanted to use the functionalities of the commons, then probably you add the dependency and that's it. Your job is done. Okay. But here we have not added any version. Okay, let me add the version over here, right?
Yeah.
Let me add the version over here. So if I add the version over here, there will be no issue. But if you have defined already this version along with the dependency, along with version inside the dependency management, right?
Yes.
You
Yeah.
cannot have the version because the version is already getting managed from here, from the dependency management of the parent POM.
Parent form.
You don't have to define the version again over here. But if I just refresh it and if I just go to this movie ticket booking system, and if I don't define this dependency over here, let's see the disadvantages of using alone. Okay, so now it is actually saying that commons jar was not found. Now what I need to do, I just wanted to go to this commons and I just wanted to define the version 1.0 hyphen snapshot. But the disadvantages, I will tell you right now. So booking service jar is missing. So here also the jar is missing. I need to add the version. So everywhere we need to add the version. So let's say if this is being used in 10 plus or 15 plus microservices, what will happen? If the version is changing from 1.0 snapshot to 1.1 snapshot, you have to change it in booking service, payment service, and all the other services if you're just using commons, right? So the better way to use, see, if you see this booking service, we are using Spring Cloud Starter OpenFane, but there is no version. But how the version is getting managed? If you just go to the movie ticket booking system, and there is a dependency management of the Spring Cloud dependencies. So the version is getting managed from here. If you don't add this dependency, okay, let me uncomment this first of all. And let me go to the booking service and remove the version, not required here, and also not required here. And I just wanted to refresh it. Just wanted to go to this movie ticket booking system and every issue is resolved. Now I just wanted to comment this dependency and I just wanted to refresh it. And if you see that this Cloud Starter OpenFane is not getting recognized, that means the artifact itself is not found because there is no parent defined for it, right?
Yeah.
Right. So now
yes, sir.
we cannot define two parents. Let's say for this parent is Spring Boot Starter parent. So instead of defining multiple parents, they have come up with some idea to maintain that extra parent inside this one, that is this one, and this is special type of POM again.
Okay. Yeah.
So this is basically a parent for Spring Cloud dependencies, and for Spring Boot, the parent is this one. Got it? So that's how in the booking service, the OpenFane is managing the version like that. If the parent is not defined over here, like this inside the dependency, you'll get an exception. Because if you see that payment booking service, what is the group ID?
Yeah, Spring Framework.cloud.
Now what it will do, so this dependency is present inside booking service, but who is the parent for booking service?
Spring.
This one. This one, right? So movie ticket booking system. Now for this movie ticket booking system, it will basically identify whether this OpenFane is matching with any of the group IDs. Let's say if it is going to go to this parent, then this is not mine. It will search each and everything and it will say that, hey, there is a dependency management. Oh, this is my group ID. So it will consider this as a parent.
Yeah, yes, sir.
And now if you just go to the booking service and if you just see this Spring Boot Starter validation or Spring Boot Starter web, the common group ID is org.springframework.boot. That means it will just go to the parent reference, okay, movie ticket booking system. It will just go to that and it will identify that. Okay, so org.springframework.boot. Oh, this is a group ID and now the parent is this one because it is inside a parent tag. Got it? So it will take this version 3.1.0 and it will apply to this particular three dependencies as well. That's it. That is how the versions are getting managed, and we cannot define multiple parents. So for Spring Boot applications, we already have a parent, if we just wanted to use Spring Cloud dependencies, we cannot define another parent Spring Cloud dependencies. There is a special type of POM that we can define over inside this dependency management like this. So this will be acting as a parent for the Spring Cloud dependencies, and the versions are getting auto-managed here in the booking service for the OpenFane directly. If you see this group ID, this is matching with this group ID. So it will consider this. So this is a special type of form, and it will treat this as a parent. That's it. Got it?
Yes, sir. And one more thing, sir. So what plugin you have used for creating Spring Boot project?
Okay. See, there are two types of plugins. So the first plugin is Maven compiler plugin. Okay. So whenever we are actually running our application on a server, right, we need to, whenever we are going to release a product in the market, right, we need to configure a release version. Okay. So there is a plugin called Maven compiler plugin, and this is directly from org.apache.maven.plugins. This will have a configuration release version tag as Java 17. Okay. So that means it will compile each and every booking service, common service, and the payment service with Java version 17. This is just a compilation. Okay. But the next
No, sir.
plugin,
No, sir. Not related to this. You have created that common modules in IntelliJ. So we in community version we can't.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, in community edition, this is a community edition, guy. This is a community edition. Okay, this is not ultimate edition, but there is something called a plugin called. Go to the plugins, just type plugins and wait for some time. There is something called welcome screen plugins. Just enter into this, and there is something called install. There is something called Spring Boot Gen. If you install this, you will get this plugin. So if I just go here and create a new project, there is something called a Spring Boot Gen. So here you can just click on the next in the bottom, and you will be getting the same thing like star.spring.io. And here you will be able to add the Spring dependencies. Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
So you have to add this particular plugin. That is, the plugin name is this one, Spring Boot -gen. This will be in China language. Okay. So just use this one.
Okay.
Got it?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
That's it.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. PN Rao?
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning. Tell me.
Sir, actually, we are developing services like booking service and payment service and common service. So these, these are the childs of like a movie ticket booking system, correct?
Exactly.
Yeah, and they are somehow these modules are depend on movie ticket booking service. Sir, yeah. So to this point, like in real time, when we are like we supposed to deploy these services on different servers, right? So we cannot deploy all of them in one single server.
Correct.
So how are these these modules? How, because they are dependent on movie ticket booking some way or the other, maybe the version dependency or something. When you are deploying these services on multiple servers, like how they are going to interact with this movie ticket booking system? Are they bundling them with the movie ticket booking and deploying them? How we are doing that?
See, a simple question to you, PN Rao. Okay, so how a booking service is calling a payment service right now?
Right. So through the OpenFine, like inter-service communication.
Right? Right.
Yeah.
So that is one type of communication, but that is not possible. See, even if you are going to develop Maven multi-module project or separate services, OpenFane is basically there to communicate between services. Correct?
Correct.
Now the other way around, let's say, why I have developed this, first of all. So if you just analyze the situation in the outside world, let's say if you have 10 to 15 different services, right? Let's say 15 services. You cannot go to each and every service like this and start like this, right? but when we actually deploy this
Right,
into a server,
Perfect.
we cannot start like this. There has to be some automated mechanism, right? It
Right.
has to start all the services respectively based upon the
Yeah.
dependencies. So there is
Yeah, we are
something called that's the first reason why I have developed a Maven multi-module project first.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay. Now we have to define Docker Compose file for all the services, booking
Right,
service and
so-
the payment service. Yeah.
Perfect. So that will start all the services at once. Instead, we'll go each and
Instead
every
of starting
service,
each and every
each and
service.
every.
Okay. And
Right.
that does not has to be a Maven multi-module project. It can be separate services also. But what I'm saying, if you are going to develop a CI/CD pipeline, okay, Maven multi-module project is basically going to give a very good hands-on approach to us. That means if I just wanted to build a movie ticket booking system, if you just go to the pom.xml, first it has to build all these things. Then only the main jar will be created. Correct?
Okay. Yes.
But the jar will be created separately for this, separately for this, and separately for this. Correct?
Yes. The different
Now,
artifacts.
right.
Yeah.
Now, I have to create a separate environment for booking service, payment service, and commons. Anyhow, commons is not a service which will run. Got it? This is just a common library. But in future, we'll be having notification service in order to send notifications through email. Correct? So there will be three services: notification service, booking service, and the payment service. If you just identify this, when we deploy them into a server, Linux environment, or even to the AWS cloud, this doesn't require any server because Spring Boot itself has a server and it can just start on it, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So now the problem over here, there is no problem even if it is not a multi-module project or if it is a separate services. But why I have developed this in order to build the CI/CD pipeline only when booking service, payment service, and the notification service are successfully built, then I will actually redeploy them into the server to serve to the end users. That's the specific purpose why I have defined like this.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. I think you have not got the complete picture from my points, but you'll definitely understand why I have actually created a Maven multi-module project. The first reason is to add or use common code, first of all. That is really required because we cannot define each and every.
Yeah, we cannot write a redundant code in all the services. Yeah.
Right. So DTOs are being used. You know, sometimes repositories are also getting used in a lot of services, but we cannot define those repositories again and again in a lot of services, right? We can just define them inside this commons and then we can just use it. And if you see this example right now, we have a handler, right? So if you consider method argument not valid exception and runtime exception. So for this, the response DTO is the common object, right? So I can just place this inside this a commons module, and I can use this inside each and every microservice. I don't have to redefine this again and again.
Yeah, it acts like a library to the services.
Right. Exactly the same. But if you see the organization-based applications, they do have. So previously, I was working with Broadridge, where I have almost they have 26 services. And all those 26 services are there inside a single folder. Okay. But at that time when I have entered, I have not understood the advantage. But later on, when I was completely adding some commons code inside the commons module, then probably I have understood, hey, we can actually keep that in a single place and we can reuse it in multiple services. That's the advantage we are going to get from Maven multi-module project. Okay. And one more thing, let's say if I just have to write a Jenkins file. If I have to write a Jenkins file, I can just define one simple Jenkins file over here, .jenkins file. Okay. But if it is a separate service, not a Maven multi-module project, I have to define Jenkins file in booking service, commons, and the payment service.
Okay.
So you will understand once we develop the CI/CD pipelines also. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Any other questions from anyone? Yeah, I think that's all for today. And probably tomorrow, we will concentrate on writing Docker Compose files for the booking service and the payment service. Okay. And we will just develop two different containers for MySQL DB. One is the booking service and the payment service. Okay, so booking service database is different and payment service database is different. So we'll be using two different database containers at any cost. Okay, so that's the total idea, and that's the end of the session. Yeah, Suresh, you raised your hand.
Yeah, you mentioned about Jenkins file. Like what for you use? Like all package.
I'll
like,
tell you when the time comes.
Okay.
So
And
yeah,
other-
Jenkins
I
is
have
basically
one more.
used as a, let's say if you just wanted to release your software in the market. So Jenkins is the place where the deployment happens.
Okay, so we'll have entries for all the services there. Right?
Yes, right. Exactly the same.
Okay.
That is
Another
very
question
important
was-
part. Yeah.
Yeah, other question was like we are using Java 17, right? But in our place we don't use Java 17. We still use 11. So
Okay,
what are
see,
the
Java
functions?
17 is a long-term support version, Suresh. See, right now everyone has to use latest versions, but the problem of not using latest versions, see, whenever they are going to release latest versions, we have to use those features. If you are going to use Java 11, there might be some questions in interview also. What is the version that you are using on Java? So if they say Java 8 still, why you are using Java 8? The latest version, the long-term support version is Java 17. Why you are not using the latest features? What do you say? The answer for it, Suresh?
No, that depends on the organization decision. Right? We cannot do whatever we want to use. Correct.
Yes, that is
If the
correct. But yeah, that is correct. But if they just wanted to ask this question specifically, but let's say why they are not going to migrate your Java 11 to Java 17, what will be your answer? If they are not doing that, there might be some proper answer from them to you, right?
Because that will cause a lot of maintenance for them, because it's a big organization, will not have, it's not easy for them to change the version. So because
Okay, so let me tell you one simple thing, Suresh. So what is the Spring version that we are using right now?
3 point something.
No, 6.1. 3.1 is
6.
very much old. Okay, so why we are not using 3.x version and why we are using 6.1? Because 6.x version has lot of changes and it has lot of fast performance. Okay, let me tell you. So Java 11 is completely working on Java Virtual Machine. Okay, but Java 17 is completely working on Graal Virtual Machine, Graal VM. So it has a biggest performance and very fast. It is very much fast compared to Java 11.
Yeah, performance matters a lot. Yeah.
Yes,
Understand.
right. So whatever the application that you develop, performance matters. If you're just wanted to use Java 11 and if your application is small scope, no issues. But if your application grows every day, then probably there will be a lot of performance issues. That means, let's say there are so many requests coming to your application and your application is not able to handle that kind of load. So we need to scale it. We need to do a lot of performance testing and all these kind of things. But even if you are not upgrading yourself, then probably there might be some issues you need to tackle when the production or when the application goes to live. So we need to consider all these performances in mind, and we need to upgrade our versions as well according to the industry standards. Otherwise, they will not be able to release the latest versions, right? If they are releasing certain versions right now, if you just see right now, Angular 17 came into the market. But if you just see the Angular 17, it is completely different from previous versions. But it is very fast, very efficient, very performance. And if you just compare it with React, right now Angular is on the top. That's what I can say. See, these enhancements are basically for performance improvement, Suresh. So we need to use that at any cost.
But we don't use, let's say if we don't use Docker, so in that case, and we still use Java 11. So still we can use
Docker is separate, right? Docker is basically used for deployment purpose, right? That is not used for running Java applications.
Yeah, I got it.
And make sure that Docker is not only for DevOps. There are some things which has to be done by the developers also using Docker. I'll tell you that once the time comes.
Perfectly. So if you do, if for now, if you let's say if you don't consider the performance things, right? We can still use all the functionality whatever we have covered, right? Using Java 11.
Yeah.
So there won't be an issue, other issue, right? Another question was like instead of Maven, if you want to go for Gradle, right? So like you talked about some parents and child.
Yeah, same kind of
version to
relationship
that.
will be there in Gradle also.
So we can have the same thing, right? Which you can
Same. See,
nothing will
both
change,
are build plugins. No matter if you are using Maven or Gradle, both are having same concepts, same inheritance, same parent and child relationships. Everything is same.
Okay, and you have used somewhere like dollar, that version, right? Dollar.
Yeah. So do you know @@ value in Spring? Dollar
Yeah, that
and
takes
yeah,
gives the
same thing
property
happens. Same thing is going to work inside the pom.xml also.
So if you, for example, if you use dollar Spring Cloud version, so that will be inherited. That will be read from parent to
See,
child.
this is just
right?
a placeholder. See, Spring. So if you just see this one, dollar of Spring Cloud dot version, right? So this is the same property, but here we have just placed dollar. So that means it will just get it from this properties tag. That's it. The version.
Oh, same way, just like value tag is reading.
Right,
Okay.
right. Same. Yeah.
The scope is within the form, correct?
Yes, right. Yeah, right. Exactly.
But if you want to use in child form, there also we can do, right? It will take from parent or.
Yeah, it will take from the parent. We don't have to define in child, right? So just we need to give the parent dependency. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, got it. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Suresh. Akash, do you have any questions? You raised your hand.
Yes, sir. I have one small doubt.
Yeah.
Not doubt. Actually, for a Java developer having 3+ years of experience with Java Spring Boot, AWS is fine or going with Angular? Means currently I'm learning AWS. So that's
Yeah,
why.
that is fine. I just wanted to answer that question, Akash. See, right now we do have some freshers who have joined from colleges. Okay, so right now they are working in some projects where they are using AWS as a fresher.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. Okay, even for a fresher, it doesn't matter because if the project demands, then if the person who is working on the project, even he is a fresher, he has to learn that and implement that. Okay. Yeah. Don't consider that fresher and experience. Nothing matters in this world unless you have a very good experience. That's it.
It's totally depends on project requirement.
Yes, right. Exactly, Akash. If the project demands it, then probably they will give the training to that fresher and he can just learn it from that and then he can implement accordingly in the projects.
Okay.
Yeah.
But as compared to React, Angular is best for Java development.
Sorry.
As compared to React, learning Angular is important to Java.
No. See, if you just learn Angular and just wanted to learn React, it will be easy. And if you just wanted to learn React and wanted to learn Angular, it will be easy because both are same syntaxes and both are same. Okay. There is no difference. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, Akash, and have a great day. I will meet you tomorrow with the Docker Compose implementations tomorrow, and we will start the applications in one go. Okay, I'll meet you tomorrow and have a great day and happy learning. Bye.